Hello everyone, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the Mechagodzilla figure by Bandai, and I'm also going to be doing my review of the Godzilla from 1984, or here in the States, 1985. So let's take a look at them and see what these guys are about. So here we have Mechagodzilla. This Mechagodzilla was made by Bandai in 2002. It is designed off of the Mechagodzilla from the Terror of Mechagodzilla, which was the second version of him. You could tell by this little insignia here on his arm, which indicates that he was the second one. The first one had like a red insignia that looked, a little bit different. He's a neat piece for, kids to play with and also display. He doesn't have a whole bunch of articulation, but, he's just a fun figure to have. His head goes back and forth, arms up and down. He has a little bit of movement here in the torso, and his legs also move at the hip. So let's give him the rotation treatment. And me personally, I always loved the original Mechagodzilla. I mean, yeah, some of the newer versions were pretty neat looking. They could do a whole lot of extra things, jet packs hooked onto them. They shoot other kind of weird stuff, but I don't know. It's just this version of Mechagodzilla was always my favorite. Maybe because it was the version I grew up with, but I don't know. I just always loved the design of this Mechagodzilla, personally. Okay, so this is the NECA version of the 1984 movie Godzilla. Or like I said, here in the States it was 85. The difference between the two movies is one has Perry Mason, the other one doesn't. I prefer the one without, but each to their own. So let's take a good look at this figure. Let's spin him around. Some really nice detail into his spines here. Rotate him around. And boom. His neck has a couple good points of articulation. There's articulation here at the base of the neck and at the base of the head. So you get like a real good amount of movement here. His mouth opens, shuts. His arm has a couple points of articulation. You have your shoulder here. Obviously here at the elbow, the wrist. You got the upper torso here that goes back and forth. You have the thigh, which spins like that. You have the knee, which just rotates a little bit. And then you also have the ankle. Now, if you spin them around this way, the tail also has a good couple points of articulation. You have one right here at the base of the body that just spins back and forth. You have one right here, or actually two. So you have this one here and that one as, let's do it from that way. That from there. And you also have this. So the tail has a lot of articulation. You can pose them how you like. So it's a really nice figure, very well detailed. But then again, it is NECA and they're known for that. So I love this figure. I would highly recommend him also for any Godzilla collector. So here are the two of them together. They're very great figures. I would highly recommend any collector to pick these up if you can find them. I was lucky enough to find them both at, different conventions, relatively decent prices. So, yeah. So that's my review of Mechagodzilla and Godzilla 1984. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit a like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.